Congrats! The Mobsitters made you an offer you couldn't refuse. And now you're looking after their little chump, baby I mean. Now that you've landed your dream job, you decided to take it to the next level and earn some extra cash on the side. Where will this take you? We're about to find out in Mobsitters, a game that is currently being funded on Kickstarter. Let's go! Mobsitters is the newest title from East Street Games, a company that successfully delivered Robot Royale to their backers back in early 2019. Now they are back with another colorful and fast-paced game in which you are babysitting the gangster's kid. Before we jump into discussing about the game, I would like to point out that I have received this prototype copy from the company. Also keep in mind that this is not the final version of the game, so you better check out the Kickstarter page to see the final illustrations, cards, and other components such as player boards. Mobsitters is a fast-paced card game for 3 to 8 babysitters in which players will draw cards from their draw deck and play cards on their player board. Whoever stacks the most money by the end of the game wins. There are 3 types of cards in this game. Each will be played on the upper side of your player board. Job cards can be of 2 types and they are differentiated by the icon in the upper right corner. This, for example, is a boss card. It has a pistol symbol and it depicts something that you steal from your beloved boss. That's not a good thing to do when your boss is a gangster. The red player could, for example, steal a portrait of Grandpa Babyface Capella. The green player could steal a signed basketball, while the orange player can steal the boss's Tommy gun. The other cards have a handcuff symbol, and these represent actions that you take in favor of your boss. Now this is something you want to do if your boss is a gangster. The red player could hold on to shipment of suppositories. The purple player could bug the police station by introducing some microphones in the donut. In case you want to earn this money, you have to play these cards face up so everyone sees if you want to steal something or do something in your boss's favor. Now let's be honest. Stealing your boss's Tommy gun can be dope, but it can turn into a dangerous adventure if someone tells the boss what you're up to. You don't want that to happen, do you? You can nullify your opponent's efforts by playing an accusation card which symbol matches the symbol on any of his face-up cards. Your opponent is then forced to discard its card and put it into the corresponding spot on the bottom of his player board. If you have a face-down reaction card, you can put the blame on someone else and screw them over. Take that, you snitch! If at the beginning of your turn you have any face-up job card, hooray! You can put it in your safe and you are a richer babysitter. At the end of the game, the gangster daddy eliminates the player who has the most money in the boss pile, and the cops handcuff the player who has the most money in their cops pile. The player with the most money in the safe is declared the winner.
1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500. Did I win? Oh, this game is so cool! Bye guys!
The game is comprised of 6 fast-paced rounds, and you're involved the whole time in the game, even when it's not your turn, because you have to pay attention on what cards your opponents play and who they want to accuse. So, oftentimes I had to tell my opponents not to attack me because someone was in a way better situation than I was. The take that mechanism is thematically understandable and acceptable in this game, and although it is one of my least favorite mechanisms, I was totally okay with it because the game was so fast. It ended in like 20 minutes or less. Messing with someone was not always the best strategy because it could easily turn into a suicidal mission. Sometimes you just had to take your luck and accuse the other players, while other times it proves to be a better strategy to let the others do it. you can never know if that face down card is a reaction card or just a low valued job card. So the game is full of these light take that moments, and if you're into these type of games, then Mobsitters might be for you. Can you decide strategically? Yes and no. Yes, you can track and you should track who has the most money in its boss pile, who has the most money in its cup pile. Yes, there will be moments when you will have to decide whether to play one high value job card and 2 reaction cards, or playing 3 high valued cards and that's it, take your chances. And yes, you will sometimes have to decide who to mess with, and as I said, in this game you have to mess with everyone. But on the other hand, you have to realize that Mobsitters is a party game with a silly theme and you just have to go with it. So don't overanalyze things and try to come up with the perfect solution because it doesn't exist. Just chill, play a card. This is how the game is meant to be. The fun theme of being a babysitter is not too strong in this game, okay? But let's be honest, has anyone felt like a spy while playing Codenames? Because I certainly haven't. One thing I do want to emphasize on while talking about the thematic ties is how cool the art is. Each babysitter has a different interest and will steal stuff or do jobs that are related to it. For example, we have the granny and she will intimidate Officer Krupke's mother. Or she will host poker or bridge nights with other grannies. Another character is a woman who is into sports, so she will steal a boxer's gloves or golden teeth or a basketball. We also have this nerdy girl who will sell stolen Space Wars figures or rig the casino's slot machines. One thing I wish they did was maybe give a name to each character and a backstory, but hey, if they don't do it, you can do it at your own game night. Although the thematic ties are not that strong in this game, the premise of Mobsitters, you being the babysitter of the town's most dangerous gangster, is something that attracted me to the game and made me reach out to the publishers for a prototype copy. I would recommend Mobsitters to recreational players, people who like to chat while they play, who want to laugh on how cute the art is, and people who understand that not every game is about winning. Sometimes you need a game like this to just clear your minds and laugh on how much money you made by putting a horse head in your rival mobster's bed. If you don't like take that games, then it's also fine, because the game is so short that you won't have time to get pissed off on how bad the others treated you. You little crybaby sitter. If this sounded like something you and your gaming group might enjoy, then check out Mobsitters' Kickstarter page and back it while you can. My name is Ollie and you have been watching Ollie Plays A Lot. Until next time, happy gaming. Bye!